All right. We saw the NASCAR security officials step in between Noah and and
I
Ross
was like,
last
what happened
week.
last night?
Last
All right,
week,
yeah,
no, last week. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing last night.
Yeah.
Your guys. I mean, nothing between Rajah and Carson or anything like that. But do you feel like officials should step in, or do you feel like you guys should be able to, duke it out for a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, Noah was ready to throw a punch and it got blocked. So, he kind of, I guess he lost that fight. I mean, I feel like you should be able to display your displeasure and treat it like hockey, I guess. Let them go till they fall.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they didn't find
They
him.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't. It's passion, right? And it's showing your frustration, and that's all right. People need to be put in their place sometimes.
Yeah, what is it that triggers, like, I mean, you had your deal last year a little bit, but what is it that triggers you to the point where you want to start throwing punches?
I guess it just depends on who it is. And you see kind of, Ross is notorious. He's been in the headlines a lot. And I'm knocking on wood right now, but him and I got out after the race and we high-fived each other like we had fun. But looking at that replay, it was identical to what happened to Larson and I, to Ross and I in fall Kansas. You got to know in those situations when you're on the outside. Like I was four wide, and I think Chase was underneath me, and his air wake pushed me into the fence. And it's something that it's new with these cars. And so I think I try to make myself aware of the situation that I'm in when I am four wide and things are starting to get tight. Like it's not really unless he's laying on you, that's a different story. But it didn't look like they even touched. It was just all arrow pushing him into the fence. So I think just having a better understanding of where you're at is important moving forward.
So is that on Ross there?
Noah.
It's on Noah.
Yeah, Noah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's tough. I mean, yeah, it's if the guy doesn't lift on the bottom, he's just going to shove his wake into you. That's a defense mechanism that we have learned with this new car. So it's just pick and choose your battles. I'm going for the older guys. They've probably seen it. Hell, none of it. I think actually Ryan and Chase have raced there. They raced there in Super Lates back in the day. Other than that, all I know is the name. I've never seen it, so I'm going to do the truck race again next week. So I'm excited.
And will you learn, you think, enough from that? Will that help much?
We'll find out.
All right, one more question, you guys.
How was it racing Rajah last night? Obviously, both got the top 10. That has to be kind of cool. I know he leans on you a lot.
Yeah.
As he's growing.
Yeah, no, I went to his ass after the race, though. He tried to give it away again. I seen him sitting fourth on the next last restart behind Byron, and then I look up and he's like sixth. And then I went back and watched the replay last night. I don't know what happened to the 51 there, but the next restart he about loses it under Byron. And I told him, I'm like, hey man, you're pissed off, you're frustrated, but the race isn't over yet. Like, calm down. You looked at him last week; he was super fast, truck capable of winning. Reminded me a lot of 2013 truck race for me, where I spun out underneath Blaney, fastest truck in the field. So it's just managing your expectations and making sure you finish. So proud of him for finishing. Didn't know that was his best finish in the series, so good for him. But he's still got a long way to go. Yep.
Hey everyone, Zane Smith, driver number 38-4 for Front Row Motorsports. Be sure to subscribe to Frontstretch on YouTube.